Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are gonna be using some beautiful flowers from the Happy Planner and some pattern paper to decorate our classic weekly spread. So let's get started. And I already placed the washi tape on the edges of the holes, which is from the Happy Planner, and after I placed it and I covered the holes, I had to repunch it with my Happy Planner hole punch. And both of these products are gonna be in my Amazon storefront, and link is in the description of my video. And then I will be using this ivory planks pattern paper from Recollections from Michael's to decorate my spread. So I already cut out a strip from it, and this will be covering my sidebar. So I will be decorating this strip of paper before I place it down in my sidebar so that it is easier to cut out the flowers that are gonna be hanging from it and whatnot. And I started with a quote. I used this teal quote because I wanted to leave the lines in my planner pages. I didn't want to deal with covering them up, so I decided to tie the rest of the spread to them by adding some teal details here and there. And then I used my super huge tape roll to use it as a guide, as a stencil, to draw some semicircles basically, and those were gonna form some garlands or light strings, for which I also used these gold dots from Walmart that I got a while back, and they were not super sticky, so a couple of them started popping up from my page by the end of the video, but you can solve that very easily with a tiny dot of glue. Anyhow, I really love them. They were very affordable and I think they turned out really pretty. And then I started placing down the flowers. These flowers are from the Happy Planner sticker book called Flowers, but I think they are the same from the sticker book called Detailed Florals, and they are just gorgeous. I really wanted to make sure to use them this spring because I think they are perfect for using all year round, but you know, there is always a new sticker book, and I am a very seasonal planner, so I love to decorate my spreads according to the seasons. And I know I will be all about summer and more tropical and beachy spreads and whatnot when the summertime comes. Maybe not for every single spread throughout the entire summer, but you know, I had the chance to use it now, so I took it. And in my last plan with me, we decorated an indoor wall in our spread, and for this one we are decorating pretty much an outdoor wall or fence. At least that's how I visualize it. To me, it's like a wooden fence with the wildflowers growing up and the light strings during a night dinner outdoors. I don't know, I really like a lot this idea for real life, and I really like how it turned out in my spread. And because I didn't stick my piece of paper to my sidebar yet, I was able to simply use my scissors to cut out the excess from the stickers. That way I didn't have to deal with my sliced knife or anything like that, which isn't too bad really, but you know, the scissors just make it a little easier. And then I cut out another piece of pattern paper that would cover 2 boxes because this is gonna work as a weekend banner for me, and we are gonna do the exact same style in this piece of paper. That way we have it in both pages and it looks balanced and everything. So again, I did another string of lights and I placed down some flowers, only that this time I also used a script sticker from the Happy Planner, and like I said before, this is another teal sticker that I will be using in this spread to, you know, spread it all the way throughout in the week. And because I decided to use the teal throughout my spread, I also decided to use the darker leaves in these sticker sheets because those leaves are like a very dark teal almost. They have like a blue undertone, so I thought they would match really beautifully the teal that was already in my pages and the teal that I am trying to incorporate throughout the spread. And after I finished placing down my flowers and leaves, I went ahead and I placed down my pieces of paper to my planner pages, and for that I used my adhesive roll, the tape I got from Amazon, which is gonna make sure that my pieces of paper go nowhere. And this spread and style remind me a lot of my April monthly spread, so I will link it at the end of the video because I used some very similar flowers and the same pattern paper. So you can use that plan with me to use it as inspiration to decorate another monthly spread or even another weekly spread. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss any more plan with me's from us. And hit the bell icon so that you are notified every time I upload a video. And after I stick these pieces of paper down to my planner pages, I will pull out my Happy Planner box sponge and I will finally put it into good use for this spread, which I enjoy so much. It's so satisfying. And I will punch out some pattern paper boxes and I'll arrange them however I think I like them best. Once I have a good idea of the position where I want them all, I will go ahead and use my paper punch again to punch out the inner part of some half boxes, because we are gonna transform all of these wooden full boxes into labels. Some of them are gonna be full box labels and some of them are gonna be like two half boxes in one. And I really like that style. It almost looks like a barn door or something like that, to me at least, or that's what it reminds me. Probably not at all, but that's what it reminds me, which makes me think of this spread as a farmhouse kind of a spread as well. And in here, as I place down those dot grid pieces of paper in the full boxes, you can see what I mean by two half boxes in one. This is another way of creating a label, and it will give you two separate spots to write in one same full box. And I like that idea, and I also like a lot how it looks, how it turns out, not only for this farmhouse kind of a spread, but for any spread. I feel like it's a little different to what we usually use and what we usually find out there in stickers. Although now that I think about it, it reminded me of some labels from the Happy Planner, the ones that have like the watercolor border all around, and they are like a few labels all together attached in one same column. I think those are in one of the colorful boxes sticker books, and they have like this same style actually. So this is a way how you can create those yourself. Anyway, after I finished those and I stick them down to my pages, I started placing some flowers kind of coming from behind the boxes. And the same with the leaves. Anyhow, to stretch my stickers, especially those leaves stickers, since I wanted to use specifically the ones in that same color, I decided to start trimming them and cutting them apart and separating the different leaves and twigs to get more pieces out of one sticker, since they were very big anyway. So I was able to do that pretty easily. It is a little time consuming, but it was worth it at the end. So as you can see, I am placing all of the flowers as if they were coming from behind the full boxes, because this is supposed to be kind of a fence and the flowers growing from them or something like that, right? So then I felt like the weekend was still too empty. Even with the big box as the weekend banner, I felt like on the bottom part I needed some more flowers or something. So I decided maybe I can add some flowers coming from the white boxes in my planner pages, right? But I felt like that wasn't looking right. It didn't all look cohesive, like it looked kind of out of place, completely different to the rest of the spread and whatnot. So I ended up creating this other half box so that I could have some flowers coming from behind it as well. And I was a little hesitant at first because all of my boxes are full boxes in the rest of the spread, but this is the weekend. The weekend is supposed to be different, right? Even in our planner, it's supposed to be fun and a whole adventure. So I went with that, and I actually really like how it turned out. It helps to balance all of the spread and to make everything look all like cohesive and whatnot. And because some of my full boxes are kinda like two half boxes, one after the other, it doesn't look that out of place at all, I don't think. So I'm glad I did that. And then I went with this light brown Tombow marker and my Happy Planner stencil to add some lines to fill in the space and have a place to write even more throughout the week. And I guess I recently used a blue or green with this stencil because it was kind of transferring to my brown lines in my planner pages, and I guess I wasn't feeling like cleaning it, so I just kept messing it up and spreading that blue all over my lines in my planner pages. But I think it still looks fine. I still love the spread, so I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on the good and on the beautiful flowers and all of that. After I finished filming, I finally went to the sink and I cleaned it with some clean water and a mild soap, and it was like new again. I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye!